mission, should you choose to accept, is to correct spelling and grammar errors in a Word document. You will also need to use Microsoft Word's Thesaurus to make your writing more descriptive and interesting. As always, you will need to add a header to your document that includes your name and the date. Be sure to print your document and turn it in to your teacher for credit. Good luck! Welcome to Mission Technology. Let's review. The first thing you need to do is to download the document. The document for today's mission is called Number 8, Proofing Errors and Thesaurus. You will then need to save the document. Insert a header that includes your name and today's date. After you have finished checking and correcting all of the sentences in Mission 8, you will need to change the font and font size of each sentence using the skills you learned in Mission 7. Let's get started. I have downloaded the document for this mission, saved my document, and inserted a header with my name and the date. I am now ready to start my mission. First, I am asked to read each sentence carefully. So let's take a look at number 1. Maria go to a big school in the tiny city of Baldwin Park. Notice the green wavy line under the word go. This indicates a possible grammar error. So underneath go, I've got a green wavy line. Underneath the word Baldwin, I'd like you to notice the red wavy line. This indicates a possible spelling error. Microsoft Word helps me recognize possible spelling and grammar errors, and will even offer me suggestions on how to correct them. So let's take a look. I'm going to go up to Review, the Review tab, and click. And then I'm going to click on Spelling and Grammar. In the top box, I'm shown the word in context. In the bottom box, I'm shown Microsoft Word's suggestion for a correction. I can choose to ignore, which would be leave it the way it is, or I can change it with their suggestion. Well, I forgot to capitalize Baldwin Park, so I'm going to say change. Now I've got another one here. Go, and they're suggesting I change it to goes. Yes, Maria goes. So I'm going to make a change. And yes, I did forget to capitalize Baldwin Park, so I'm going to change Park also. Now here's a correction. That is Josue, but Microsoft Word thinks maybe it should be Jose or Josie. I think I need to leave it the way it is. That is spelled correctly. So I'm going to say ignore once. You're going to have to be very careful about some of these corrections. I think I see another one. I'm going to close this for right now. I want you to notice high school diploma. Well, if it said his Baldwin Park high school diploma, then it would need to be capitalized. But in this case, it does not need to be capitalized. So I'm going to have to actually go in and change that myself. Some errors that Microsoft Word will not find are words that may be spelled correctly, but it may be the wrong word, as two and two. You could put the number TWO, and maybe it should be TO. So words that are homonyms, that sound the same, but are spelled differently, sometimes Microsoft Word will not find that particular correction. The next thing that I'm asked to do is to replace the word, the underlined word in each sentence, with a more exciting and descriptive word. To do that, I'm going to go up and click Thesaurus. And I'm going to hold down the Alt key, A-L-T. I'm going to hold that down on my keyboard and I'm going to click the word I want to change. And you'll notice over here to the right, I have some suggestions. Great big school. Maria goes to a great big school. Hey, a great school. A large school. An immense school. A gigantic school. How about a whopping school? Anyway, I think we're more trying to go towards the idea that it's large. So I'm just going to click on the little arrow and I'm going to say Insert. And Microsoft Word will insert it. Now, something you need to be careful of when you're doing this is something like sentence number 8. Maria yelled. I'm going to hold down the Alt key and I'm going to click and it says, can't find it, related words. Oh, related words. I'm going to click on related words and now here's some choices. Let's see, Maria yelled. Well, I think Maria screamed. So I'm going to insert this, but notice my yelled is past tense. So I'm going to insert it, and then I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to give it the ending. You're going to need to be very careful when you go through these. The last thing I'm asked to do is to change the font and font size of each sentence to one of my choice. If you have any difficulty with this, you're going to need to go back to mission number 7. This is review from mission 7. When you are finished, be sure to print your document and turn it into your teacher for credit. Good luck!